Yo, what's good? How we doing? Hope everyone's having a great week. Hey, what's up, Kevin? How you doing? How you doing, man? How you been? Thanks for the. Oh, by the way, I know I'm not good at responding to emails, but thanks for the, Happy Father's Day thing. I did see that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right. Doing quarters tonight. I know it's been long awaited by some people. I'm missing. I'm missing a light here. One second. I put it in the other room because I'm dumb. One moment. At least I thought I put it in the other room, and now I can't find it. Oh, there it is. It was sitting right behind me. Oh man. Hey Elstro, what's going on? What's up? Crazy organization week? Dude, I feel that. I spent a good chunk of time reorganizing the desk behind me. You know what? I'll show you. Why not? Let me just make sure there's no sensitive information laying around. Um, no, I don't think so. Um, Usually the area behind me is a complete and utter mess. Well, the area in front of me is enough of a mess. You guys can clearly see that here. Here we go, a little bit of handheld action. Hope you all don't get sick too easy. Let me put the microscope away. There we go. So you can see this mess I still need to work on. Clearly there's a problem here. um, but the mess I did fix, is this one over here. It looks a lot better than it used to. Where's that on? There we go. I had stuff just laying around everywhere, willy nilly here. It looks a little bit better. I got at least some things look like they are in a spot they should be. That's a very poor explanation for it, but this always sits right behind me. And usually this is a complete and utter mess. I just throw stuff on this that I need to organize and then forget about it. So now it's a little bit better. Got notes on one side and coins on the other. All my silver is in the back there. I'm actually not looking. I'm looking at my computer behind me to see what you guys see. But um, put all my silver stuff back there. I'm trying to separate the silver that I found for face value in boxes from the silver I've bought and am stacking currently. Um, we got some other miscellaneous stuff in here. Most of these flips are silver or some interesting world coins, stuff like that. As well as some sentimental pieces that I got in flips, so they stay in flips. My books are down there. I did get a grading book this over the weekend. I don't have that out here. I'm still playing with it in my kitchen, but um, the notes and stuff stay over here. I got some gold backs there. I'm waiting on something to come in. It was supposed to come in today. No spoilers, but it's kind of related to those. I'll show those off when I get them. And then I got my coin flip packs over there, some stickers that I don't know what to do with yet. I'm hoping to get a little bit better layout going on here so I can display stickers and other stuff from you guys. I just don't quite have a very good office space for that. But we're working on it. It's nicer than it was. So we'll take that as a win. Anyway, enough about me. Elstro, how'd the organization go? You feeling good about it now? Everything seemed to be in order now. It's always a good feeling having stuff all organized and put away. It feels good to have that desk behind me all sorted out again. Um, this box feels brand spanking new. Like this has not been drug around that much, which is a little bit scary, but oh well, it happens. Let's see. This is probably gonna be a brand new box or something. That's some interesting toning. Well, heck is going on there? This is some kind of strike damage or something. Probably post mint. Something's pushing on that one from the other side. This is the other one that intrigues me. Too much detail to be silver. I don't know, it might have a good mix in here. I see some old designs, see a bunch of new stuff. There's a 2020 right here. Really interested in this one. I want to look at that one first. See if you guys can see. You see that? I mean, it's clearly a dryer coin already. Something going on there. That is also a very nice crossing the Delaware. That thing is beautiful. I'm going to try not to scratch that one up. That looks brand new. Definitely keep that. The rest of the enders aren't too interesting. Probably not going to get through a whole box here tonight. There's a Salt River as well. Probably not going to get through the whole box. We're just going to take it easy. Probably do about half the box tonight. I got home late. It was a long day of work. I got home, took a shower, ate some food, and then promptly fell asleep. Then I woke up and I'm like, hey, you know what? I want to stream something. So here we are. Put the quarters over there and get started. I want to look at this damaged coin first. Something going on with it. Why not? Oh, let's get the microscope up. There we go. Oh, I can't see the chat when that box is there. There we go. Hey Brian, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. How's everybody's week going? I know it's only Tuesday. Sometimes early to tell, but figured I'd ask. Mine's not going too bad. It's super busy, but not too bad. I'll flip it this way. That quarter is heat damaged? Ooh, interesting. Okay, we'll take a look at it. Still going, 27 rolls of quarters spanning from 2010 to 2020 parks. Wow. It's quite a bit. Oh yeah, that's from the other side. So it's not a punch through, it's it raised up. So how does that's post mint then, yeah? I can't imagine that would can't imagine that would pass inspection from the mint. It's weird, it's all raised up. It's interesting. I'm gonna keep it to the side for now. See what else we got in here. I'm going to try to remember my errors and varieties I'm looking for. A nice Alaska right off the bat. Let's see an extra claw. It's got a good scratch there, but no extra claw. Don't usually see Alaskas with no extra claw. It's a pretty common error. I'm seeing some good condition stuff in here from... That's 2012. Hoping for a San Francisco. If they're going to show a lot of 2012 up to modern day, would like a business strike San Francisco. We got a Colorado here we can look at. Probably put the camera in focus. There we go. Why not? So we're going to take it easy tonight. Just going to hang out. Is that a double die? The heck is that? It's like the edges of the letters got folded up. You see that? Or is that light? That might be light. Hold on, just to be safe. Never hurts to be safe, does it? What do we got here? That's a tough tell. Let me put it at an angle and then try it again. Put that away. Okay, I got a junk quarter here. Yeah. Let's stack 2 quarters there. Put this one up at an angle. Scoot it back there. focus that. It still looks like it's there. I don't know what that is. Probably nothing. We'll go in the investigation pile. Check out later. 72. We got a 22 here. Nothing that interests me. Another 22. Check for die chips on the Edis. And the snow-capped mountains. Nothing there. Noticing this is not balanced. That would be why. There's pennies under my scope. How did you get in there? 1965. You want to be silver so bad, don't you? 2020 Salt River looks nice. It's a Philly, though. Great Basin, Teddy Roosevelt. Okay. Oh, those are supposed to be there. Interesting. Huh. It's a first. I haven't seen that. Probably just wasn't paying attention. You know me. A little slow sometimes. Virginia. 91. Tennessee. Massachusetts. Oklahoma. There we got a drooling George right off the bat. First roll. Where are we at? There we go. That's a big one. Big old die chip there. Was there another one? I look for these naked eye. I don't put them under the scope. That's a good one right there. Yo, wipe the corners of your mouth after you eat, Washington. I got my start by finding a blank in 2000, start hoarding everything until just 2 years ago when I finally started to get organized. Have almost everything in MS65 or better from that time. That's really cool. Graded or just, you know, field graded? We'll take the drooling George right off the bat. Definitely not going to complain about that one. Put that one there. What do I got here? Arches and another 2021. Let's check these out. I found a nice die chip in the hat the other day in the last box we did. 89 Philly. We check the no mint mark and the repunched Denver as well as the Eagle. This one's got a mint mark. And the Edith, die chip on the A. For now, I'm setting all these aside, but I'm going to have to start calling them soon. I have a lot of Ediths. Whole lot of Ediths. I have somewhat of a dump box here. That'll do it. Alright, so that was that one oddball one. I want to take out the really nice Crossing the Delaware. We're going to be very careful with that one. It is a beauty. Definitely MS. It's starting to tone as well. Salt River has a very obvious DDO on the P mint. Take a look at God We Trust. You got it. If I remember, I'll try, because I got to check those for West Points anyway. What's up, NC? How you doing, man? Having a good week? Alright, let's look at this Crossing the Delaware. It's got a big fingerprint on it for some reason, because I'm an idiot. Look at that. So, obverse looks pretty junky, nothing special. But the reverse is perfection. I know camera doesn't show that very well, but it is beautiful. Feud would be a nice one to have the error on. Definitely setting it aside. How we doing? How we doing? Hey, Brigden, what's good, man? Hey, Luke, it's Brigden. I love when people introduce themselves. Love it. Bessie Coleman. Check for the die chip on the plane. On the goggles. I think the last one I found I threw back because I'm stupid. And then before Deborah yells at me, check the EC. I don't think she's here, but just in case she is watching. You never know. Migrating, but I'm comparing everything to the PCGS pictures. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. 89 Philly. It's just a nice, full, complete collection, huh? Sure that's nothing. It kind of looks like a repunch, though. 84, Kentucky, Maryland. So yeah, we just started off with this box. Probably just going to do half of it tonight. Since, you know, got started late here. But we already found a Drooling George in the first box. Not a bad start at all. No silver yet, but it's early. It's super early. You never know. Nice Jersey, Missouri. Got some nice coins in here. Anna Wong. Nothing going on in Washington. Hoping for some San Francisco mints. A lot of 2012 to 2020s in here right now. Got an Oregon, Philadelphia. As usual, a bunch of brand new women's quarters. Look at that, Arkansas. That thing is that plated? That is brand spanking new still. A little scratch, but that might be plated or something, because that rim looks different. Or it's just a perfect brand new Arkansas. Perfection. Denver, Kentucky. We're gonna have to update our map soon so I can throw a lot of these quarters back. I keep keeping all these nice states. 83 is a spitting. Not this one. Also, you probably catch glimpses of it. I apologize about my hands. Tough day at work. Very difficult to get the grime out of my hands right now. So it was not fun. That's why when I came home after my shower and food, I fell asleep. Definitely needed the rest after that one. So if you see I tried scrubbing my hands as good as I can, but I missed some stuff, and some stuff just doesn't come out. I gotta wait it out. So grease and oil and antifreeze and everything mixed in between. So apologize if you get a close-up of that. Blue Ridge Parkway. Okay, nothing in this one. Excuse me. Hey, Drum Girl, what's good? How you doing? How you been? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a few days. I didn't stream yesterday, and I didn't stream Sunday. It's been a bit. I'm on my 14th box of pennies out of the 40 I have, and found yet another Indian head cents. It's an 1897. Cool. Very nice. Anything pre-1900 is a win in my book. Hey, any Indian's a win. Hoping that Flying Eagle pops out soon. I hope it pops out for you, too. Didn't realize until today how many doubled ears on the obverse there are. Are you talking about Indians? Which one what are we talking about? Here's a bluegrass. There's some die chip going on in that bluegrass. Just a bit. Walker 91. Here's another tall grass filly. That one does not have the chip. Ohio. Women's 65. Here's an 89 filly. Definitely a mint mark, it looks like. Yep. 66. Some good oldies in decent condition in here, too. Philly. That's a really worn... I say that, and then the most worn down 1967 ever appears. It had silverware on it. I was thinking, you know, I missed a silver edge, but nope, just really bad. North Dakota, New York, Washington, Tejas, Maya Angelou. Negative. Coin collecting is fun, especially on my days off from work. You got the day off? That's nice. On the Parks quarters and the States quarter. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I didn't know there was a lot of double deers. But if I start looking for all of them, it'd take me forever to go through one box, so... I'm looking for the stuff on Washington in the women's quarters, and calling it good for that. Is that in the right spot? Oh, I don't know why it looks so weird. This looked so off-center to me for some reason. 100 a box of halves. Friday the 13th, I found 57 silvers. One was a 1900 barber, my first fine hunting. Yeah, you were bragging about that the other day. Hey, that's awesome. I can only dream of finding a barber. I wouldn't dare hoping for one, but I can dream for one. That's as far as I'll go. Barber half in a circulated box. 65, 96. Here's an Edith. Kanaka Ole. Machine doubling galore on these women's quarters. Washington, there's a Bessie. And another Edith. It's die chips too small to keep. No snow cap. Bessie. No die chip. No die chip. No doubling. Nothing going on with Washington. Okay. Onwards. Lava soap and some Dawn dish soap combined to remove almost everything. Yeah, I just try to struggle. I try to avoid cleaning any coins. Oh, you're talking about my hands. Yeah. I did have Dawn dish soap in my shower, but I used it all, so I need some replacement. But yes, no amount of Gojo in the world could save me from Alva. I mean, I got most of it off, and I got most of it out from under my fingernails. That's why I try to keep them short. Plus, it makes me feel cleaner. But yeah, the Dawn dish soap I usually have like for the shower. That one, that's all gone. It's all gone. I need to get some more. And I'm not gonna dig into my and I could use dish soap for the dishes, but then I'll just use it all and not have any dish soap for my dishes, so can't have that. But yeah, I did a decent job. I think it's mostly my other hand. It's mostly on, like, it's the inside of the fingers that are hard. This is way better than it was. My hands were absolutely coated in grease, so worked out well. Let's see a West Point today, huh? That'd be nice. Take a West Point in the box. A couple San Franciscos. Alright, so here's the Salt River. You said there's some double dies on In God We Trust. This one doesn't look like it. I'll let you investigate it real quick, but not thinking. I Ubered all weekend and then went to work yesterday, but today was laundry and cleaning day. Yeah, nice to get organized, clean up, you know, make your living space feel better. It's satisfying. I want to find a seated $half coin while hunting, if that's even possible. Anything's possible. I'd love to find a standing Liberty quarter. That's as far as I'll beg for, you know. Well, I could find a barber too, technically. Heard a story of someone finding large cents in $half rolls before. I believe it. You gotta have some really poor quality control that day in the sorting facility, but it can happen. Hey, what's up, Greg? How you doing? Hope you're having a good week so far. Day 2. Hope you're killing it. Hasn't been too bad. Just pretty busy. Pretty busy. It's good to be busy. It means a lot of money, but oh, we got a toner California here. Look at that. That's a beauty. That goes in the book for sure. That'll go in the book. Thank you very much. Another Oregon. How do you guys say Oregon? 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 How do you guys say it? What's the correct way to say it? SRB are pretty rare. It took me a while to find one. It's definitely obvious and can be seen by eye alone. Oh, okay. That's wait, SRB. Hold on. My brain kind of glossed over that. Oh, Salt River. Salt River Bay. Yeah, the double die. So that's what you're talking about. That's good. Ones I can see with my naked eye are are ones I like looking for. Ozarks. There's a 97. Uh-huh. Any drooling? Warts on the nose. There's a Wyoming. Bit of doubling going on in his shoulder, but I don't know what else is going on with this coin. It's crazy. Yeah, I'd say I'm going to pass on that. There's something on that I don't feel like touching, so I'm good. Thank you. I'll get rid of the Colorado. It looks like a common light reflection or something. Hope you find something awesome tonight. I'm hoping so too. We've been on a silver streak. But it's got to end eventually, so we'll see if we get lucky, because our last silver came from Loomis Rolls as well. We'll see. But we're hoping for West Points and San Francisco's tonight, mostly. We're going to check for errors, obviously. We got 1 or 2 already. So it's definitely possible. Alaska, let's see a bear claw. There's an extra claw. Pretty common, but I'll take it. Let's see. Kanaka Ole. Do I have a capped mountain? No, I do not. 91. Here's another Edith. Machine doubling galore on these women. There's a snow-capped mountain. Look at that. It's a little one, but we'll take it. We will take it. My second one, I think. I found a 1932 Washington silver quarter in a box of quarters, but unfortunately no mint marks to make it rare. Hey, I mean, not a box in a Coinstar. Coinstar, that's awesome. That's why I always stick my hand in Coinstars when I walk by. Always. Every time I go to the store. As I walk by, I've picked silver dimes out of there before. People sleep on them. Some people just don't know. They say, oh, well, the machine didn't accept it, so it's no good. It's not good money. Little do they know it's worth more than their money. That's awesome. I never found a quarter in a Coinstar before, though. Never a silver quarter. That's a good grab. Oh, 89 Denver. Check that for a repunch. Rhode Island, 95, Michigan, Philly. That's interesting. What's going on here? No idea. toned Vermont. Keep it with our California. I think I have a better one though. Maya Angelou. Here's a Bessie Coleman. On that one. Yep, there we go. Yep, I'll take the Snow-Capped Mountain on that one. Absolutely. Any day of the week. Any day of the week. That Wyoming deserves gloves, yeah. There's some stuff you just don't touch for a long period of time. Swine Wrangler, what's good? Still alive? I'm new here. Yep, we're live. Oh, we're here, alright. We just started. We're gonna be live for a little bit, don't you worry. I hope coins are your thing, because that's all we're doing. Checking for silver. We're looking for errors, varieties. We're looking for San Francisco mint marks. Anything. Any San Francisco, whether it's on a proof or just a business strike. Been pretty lucky with those. And we're on a bit of a silver hot streak the last 2 weeks here. So hoping that this box produces a silver quarter, at least one. Very nice glacier. 22. So there's a couple different things we're looking for on different dates. Looking for mint errors, any desirable varieties. Here's an Arizona. Check for the extra cactus. There is an extra cactus. It's not a full one. It's just starting to cover the designer initials. We'll take it though. Partial is good enough for me. Nothing there. Nothing on the Virginia. 93 and 83 Denver. Just a spitting eagle on those 83s. That's all machine doubling. We'll take it. I'm gonna brag about this for a long time. Hey, that's what I did from my $50 box. Deborah started getting mad at me, so you gotta appease the crowd sometimes. Oh, speaking of Deborah, damn, what did I miss? Hey, Deborah. We're like 5 rolls in, don't worry. Nothing crazy yet, don't you worry. We did find a Snow-Capped Mountain. Where is it? There we go. On our Edith. Got a snow cap there. We found a... This was an ender that I wanted a close look at. Elster was saying heat damage on this one. It was clearly in a dryer, but this part is raised up. That bump is up there. It's not a punch through or anything. There's nothing on this side. It's just a raised area in this fashion. So it seems like something heat would do, but not quite familiar how. So that one, the die cap, we got a minor tallgrass prairie chip, and we got some real mint state stuff, toners in here. And you just saw the cactus. What was this one? It's an 89 Philly. What did I find with that one? See, I already forget. Oh, that I thought maybe it's a double die. I don't think it is, but I'm gonna look at it later. What's up, coin peeps? Hey, hunting Southwest Ohio. What's good, man? How you been? How you doing? I know the 32 DNS are valuable for silver quarters. Hey, but a free silver quarter out of a coin star is a free silver quarter out of a coin star. You take those. Barber quarters look badass on the back of the eagle. I love that rear design. Absolutely love it. One of my favorites. That eagle is perfect. I mean, we love eagles here, but there's ways to make eagles look even cooler. Like the eagle on the back of the Morgan. That's a good eagle right there. Even the flying eagle scent, that's a good eagle too. That's a very nice 2020 Denver. Don't need it though. There's another toned crossing the Delaware. This one looks better than the first one. Be nice if it had a die chip in it. That might replace that one. Yes, that is heat damage. Yeah, I figured it warps the metal, bubbles up kind of, you know. Will Luke find a silver quarter tonight? Streamlabs doesn't know. Have you tried Whatnot? I am signed up for it. I've bought stuff on Whatnot. Lord knows I've bought stuff on Whatnot. Um, I am going to sell some stuff. Either it'll be probably be tomorrow night on Whatnot. So if you're interested, I will be selling some silver half dollars. Um, Probably throw some star notes up there. I want to do that. I didn't know that um, Whatnot will match your first $150 in sales. So I watched the video on like becoming a seller and not realizing that it would start the timer on that. So I got a couple days left to do that. So so we're gonna be selling some silver. I'm gonna hit that 150 and then let my inventory recuperate before I go at it again. Just checking for those double dies now that you pointed them out. But if you say I can see them by eye, then that is not one of them. I'm going to take your word for it, Kitsachi. So if you are into silver, some other coins, I got, I don't know, wheat pennies we could do and stuff like that. Some smaller stuff. Silver, we could do coin varieties. Mostly silver, though, is what I'm expecting to sell. These are all so nice. What the heck? Got a good box. It's a good finish on it. Don't need them all, though. Found some of those mutilated ones, and I always thought some putts with a blowtorch. Yeah, it doesn't seem like blowtorch marks. That one was definitely in a dryer. I don't think they get that hot, unless it was stuck right next to the motor or something. I have a small drawer in my box reserved for stuff like heat damage. Yeah, we got the One-Eyed Willie's box that'll go in there. That's what we got. Some really nice quarters in here. Look at that Montana. Almost feel like some of these are plated. Like there's a plated set in here, because this Arkansas looks like that too. Some really nice stuff in here. Wondering if someone dumped a... Do they still make those special mint sets nowadays? I'm wondering if someone dumped one of those in here. Nebraska, Connecticut. Nothing on Washington, nothing on that one, nothing on Mass. Wonder how many V-nickels are still in circulation, like population of them left. There's definitely a lot of them, because if we found, what, 4, 5 this year, then there's a lot out there. Because you think about it, those are, you know, well over 100 years old now, and we're still finding them. There's another one of those very nice. That's a women's, yeah. Oh, we got a painted black one. Love painted quarters. See them right here. Missing some stuff. Sorry about that. Hey, Luke and chat, just lurking. Hey, Matt, what's good? Lurk away. Do you have a Mariah Tall Chief error quarter? Which error are you referring to? What's your name and whatnot? I'll add you. It's the exact same thing as the YouTube one. Lucky Luke Coins. Yeah, it's got the same logo and everything, so you'll find it. But yeah, definitely add it. And the plan is to try it out tomorrow night. I got some setup and stuff to do. Depends how long work runs tomorrow, but I do want to do it so I can get that bonus going. So if you're looking for some silver to stack, well, silver just pretty much jumped $1 today. Just about. Back up in 37 territory. So if you're stacking silver, I'll give you some deals. I'm just gonna pretty much hit my $150 mark and then reinvest it back into silver once they pay me out. Blue Ridge, you got painted black, 1979. House quarter. We like painted quarters in here. That's my second black one. Went to my local antique shop today looking for coins from the 19th century. Found an old 1870s book and bought it. Hey, that's pretty cool. What kind of fees does Whatnot expect? For coins and bullion, or in money, it's 4% commission plus a 30%, or not 30%, a 4% commission plus 30 cents credit card fee for each transaction. So it's pretty good, actually. For anything else, I think it's about 8%. But if you're in this hobby, it's not bad actually. 3 or 4% on coin stuff is pretty darn good. Because what if you do $100 on eBay, they'll take like 20 of it. Whatnot would take $4. So that's pretty darn good. So definitely not gonna sell my stuff on eBay anymore. I will be putting it on Whatnot. We got the very start to the wart on the nose. It's floating. Anything else on this one? I don't think so. What do you guys think? Do you guys keep stuff like that? It's like it's an early stage wart on the nose. I think I might have kept one from a while ago, but so Whatnot is very good for that kind of stuff. Very, very good. That's why I'm planning on trying it out. I've started to collect a short roll of every quarter date and mint mark from 99 on forward. Save the ones that kind of glow. Yeah, exactly. The super nice ones. I'm just wondering what the error looks like on the die crack on the hair feather. I don't think I've looked for that one yet. Which one did you say? Mariah Tallchief? Yeah, Deborah might have one, but I don't think I have one. I don't hyper focus on those errors. I check for the Washington errors on those. Like, you know, the drooling George and the ponytail stuff. I don't really get into the specific errors on those. Not yet. I'm still at the stage where I want to go through the boxes a little faster. So when I decide to slow down, that's when I'll start looking for those. Still looking for that burning building. Be nice to have one of those. Not yet. My time will come, though. It will. But yeah, hoping for West Points and San Francisco's. That's the plan. If we can't pick silver out, that's what we're hoping for. But we've been on that silver hot streak. I'm hoping it doesn't die here. But it is Loomis. It's tough to pull silver out of anyway, so very tough. Some more sharp edges here. Let's see. Hope you get a seated corner. I'd love one. Hope I added you. I hope I can bookmark your upcoming show. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I appreciate that. It should be tomorrow, so if you keep an eye out for it, around this time tomorrow or a little earlier, should catch it. Just because I know I have another big day of work coming up tomorrow. I'm hoping not to have to stay late again, but got some big jobs in right now, so I did enough cursing at the cars today anyway. So I'm hoping to tone it back a bit tomorrow. We'll see. 91. This might be a light roll here. Not much in it. 94. None of the dates we're looking for. I just check the eagles for die cracks, really. That's all I'm doing on these older quarters. I am looking out for the dates I do want. You know, the 83 and the 89, but not really paying too much attention to anything else besides die cracks on the eagles, because there's common spots for them, and I kind of like them. They crack in between the wings and then down by the wreath. Here's a very nice Alaska. Have 6 claws. And it's got an extra claw. It's a beauty. 70, Florida. 88. No die cracks. Hey, we got a sub. Jack of all glass just subscribed. Hey, thanks for that. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We usually stream a bit more, but it's been 2 days since I've been out here. I had such a long day at work yesterday that I got home, I fell asleep, and by the time I woke up, I was like, well, I gotta go to bed for work tomorrow. That's the worst, but hey, it happens. It happens. Those tough weeks come from time to time. There's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta hunker down and get through it. I mean, I'll take it, you know? It means the paycheck gets bigger, right? At least it should. Look at that edge. Look at that. Gnarly. Still no silver. Oh, look at that. Who did something to that? What do we got? What do we got? What did you do? Wow, that's impressive. That was recent too. Got a nice shoved in edge there. Taper. A chunk. Another chunk. And a flat edge. All smoothed over. Take a look at that. Smoothed it right over. Interesting. That's a really damaged coin. Oh man. The things some of these go through. The things they see. Block Island. I used to keep lots of things that are errors, but then I became fussier and only saved the more impressive errors. Yeah. I'm at the keep everything stage right now, so that's probably why I don't know where all my money keeps going. It's just sitting here in piles of quarters. I heard you can buy bags of loose coins to look through if you can't buy boxes from the banks, but I don't know what banks to go to and ask for bags. Yeah, I could ask for bags from my banks, but I don't want them because they're full of my returns. So that's where they get them from. They get them from their coin counting machines, and I don't want that. So I would love like a Coinstar bag. That would be nice, cool to look through. Because you know some of that silver probably still makes it in there, especially the dimes. 85. But yes, you can get bags of coinage. I'm sure you can ask for them. I just haven't yet. You just picked these up from the bank? Yeah, this was part of my order last week. I just haven't got around to it. So I got a whole box of them here. We got $500 in quarters. I also grabbed, you'll see a short on my channel from last week. I went to a bank on my way home from work. On a whim, I decided, you know what? I'll stop here. I don't have an account with this bank, but I'll ask them for a couple quarters. I went in there. I asked them for $500 worth. They said no because they don't have an account. So I said, well, can I get 100? They're like, yeah, we can give you 100 for cash. I gave them the cash. I walked out with my, 10 rolls. Got to the car, looked at the enders, and there was a silver quarter right smack on the end of a Loomis roll. So that made my day. You can see a short of it on my channel if you go look for it. It just in this last week here. I talk about it a little bit more and I show off the ender. If you're interested. I think I also posted it in our Discord. If you want to join our Discord, !Discord. We got some good people in there. We're always chatting about something coin related, showing off our collections, asking questions, getting answers. It's a nice place. Selling, trading coins. So if that's up your alley, go check out the Discord. Sorry, I think I just missed some stuff. But yeah, this box is from the bank, and I'm getting one more box this week coming in. I picked up a lot of stuff from the bank last week, so I gotta take some time to go through it. Hey, what's up, TPS? I just saw you in Dan's stream, hopping around. Doesn't Hobby Lobby sell coin albums you can fill up? Yeah, you can do that, or you can just buy them on Amazon for cheaper. Hobby Lobby's wicked expensive, last I checked anyway. What is your hypothesis on where the price of silver was going? Well, with the current war that just started, it's going to see its initial spike from fear. Happens every single time. We already saw it today. Silver is what was it? Mid 37 at the high point or something like that. 37.4, 37.5-ish. So we're gonna see that, and then who knows really. I hear some people saying it's gonna go to 40 by the end of the year. I can see it, but I'm not sure. I want it to come back down though. I'd love to see a sub 30 silver again. I'll be honest with you. Even though I have a lot of silver, I'm at the point where I'm still buying. So I'd rather see it come down. But it all depends on how this new war plays out now. So who knows? Who knows? But once you see oil and gas going up, that's usually when that's a good sign that silver and gold are going to follow it. So generally, got anything on the nose there? Got a couple warts. Nothing crazy though. This coin's not in great shape. I'm gonna just check it anyway. Might be a dye chip on the K. I can't tell. It's so dirty. At least it's not snow capped. Silver's at $37. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about. I'm up like 800 bucks today. That's awesome. That's awesome. I need to start doing this. It's fun. It's another way to get free silver. If you're patient, there's a lot of errors, varieties. There's some good stuff to look for. It's free until you start keeping stuff. It's the most low risk hobby you can have, unless you're addicted like me and you keep everything. Then yeah. I have a lot of money I just can't spend, or I won't spend. I refuse to spend it because you know. Cool coins. I can't get rid of them. Got so many toners in this box. Beautiful looking coins. Lol, that's a Denver. Still want that West Point. I think I flipped all my West Points. I don't have any sitting out here, so they're all in the box behind me. But there's so much to look at in quarters. You got the potential for silver. You got West Points. You got San Francisco's. Business Strike San Francisco's. This is all modern quarter stuff that you can get. So very, very real possibility of some cool stuff. We've pulled errors out already today, so I highly recommend you give it a shot. You go to your bank, just ask for a box of quarters. They might not have it on hand. They might have to order it for you if you're willing to be patient, but it doesn't cost you a dime besides, you know, the box price. I recommend nickels because the amount of silver war nickels we pull out is crazy. I think nickels are an undersearched box. I don't think there's a lot of love for them out there. Obviously, the coin channels do them, right? But I think your everyday Joe doesn't really care, or they don't know what these silver war nickels look like. And we've done them, well, we've done like 2-3 dozen boxes this year. Already got all these silver war nickels were free. They're face value. So $2 a piece pretty much now, for 5 cents a pop. So there's some good, I like nickels. You can find a lot of foreigns in there if you're a foreign collector. That's another early stage wart. I don't know if I'm going to keep the early stage stuff. I'll just take the full things. There's a lot to look at, so if you get into it, ask some questions. I'm down to help, so highly recommend it. It's a nice hobby. I'm sorry, I'm missing stuff, guys. Coinstars have rolling bins inside, no bags. Used to work retail and saw many times they had to fix machines periodically. Oh, okay, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. Wonder if silver hit $40 an ounce. Yeah, some people are saying that. I hate myself. Could have waited to sell my 40% silver half now, but I sold them when silver is only 29 an ounce. Yeah, but this happens all the time. Whoa, Deborah, jackpot. Nice. Turn that 25 into 625. That's a good one. I haven't seen anybody hit the jackpot yet. Congratulations. Yeah, but you know, it's dollar cost average. You're gonna say that your whole life with silver. You know, I was saying when silver was $22 an ounce, like, man, this is so expensive. I don't know if I can justify that. Nowadays, I'm saying if silver was $22 an ounce, I would empty my bank account to to buy it. So Yeah, there will always be moments like that throughout our lifetimes, dealing with precious metals. It's just the way it goes. Up and down. It all averages out. It's a Salt River. Nothing on that one I'm seeing. I started there and then lost power, so you're streaming when I log back in. Ah, so I have priority, huh? Nice. Sorry, I gotta catch up in the chat here. Oh, I apologize for being so far behind. There's a second Jack with a stack in the Discord. Yeah, we got a couple Jacks. Thanks for joining it. Thanks for joining. We got some cool. You gotta definitely explore it. We got a lot going on in there. There is a trading and selling section at the bottom if you're interested in some of that stuff. At least I still have all my 90 percenters. Yeah, exactly. The funny thing is, I sold two 90% silver quarters and found two more to replace what I sold. It's the way it goes. So yeah, if you want to buy more 90% silver, check out Whatnot tomorrow night. Um, I should be on there. Actually, that reminds me, I gotta send an invite link out for people who want to join. It'll give you $15 to spend on my show, and it'll kick $15 to me as well. So we both make money. If anyone's interested in signing up for Whatnot, just let me know first, and I'll send you my link. That way we both get paid. It's free money. And you can buy pretty much a free silver, 90% silver quarter, or silver half dollar from me. Free of charge. Plus shipping. Full disclosure, plus shipping. I keep forgetting. I gotta look at this. What years did they take all the silver out again? There's 90 and 40. Yeah, exactly. Uh, Half dollars were 90% silver up until 1964. 1965 to 1970 are 40% silver, but 1970 was not issued for circulation. There were very few of them made, about 2 million, I believe. Uh, so usually those are just in special mint sets. They weren't out in circulation. Doesn't mean you can't find them, um, and doesn't mean you can't get them. It's just they hold a bit higher premium because they're very collectible because of how low mintage they are. Denali, I keep forgetting. Look at the chat, Luke. You're just transforming the cash into different cash. Yeah, exactly. And then I sit on it and don't spend it, though. I just hunted a box of nickels, found two war nickels. See, that's what I'm talking about. There's so much. I average at least one per box, at least. And the last two boxes we did, we pulled five out. So, I mean, that's $10 in silver for free, or $10 in silver for what, 25 cents? That's a pretty good turnaround. And I think people just sleep on them. They really do. Granted, yeah, the big silvers and the quarters and the half dollars, but do you know how saturated the half dollars like searching is? Those boxes, you got to get real lucky with a collection dump to get any real good 90 percenters, which we have once. NC just got lucky. It happens. Picking up two boxes of nickels from the bank tomorrow? Awesome. Yeah, we love it. We love nickels. You longtime viewers of the channel know that nickels are my favorite denomination, by far. To search and just in general. It's going to be 90 by the end of the year. Solid state battery tech's about to drive demand through the roof. Pretty sure Toyota is causing this run. Never thought about that. I guess, yeah, they are putting silver in that stuff, huh? That would be impressive. You'll always be my number one go-to. That's awesome. Ooh, Brigden, that's not a good outlook from Streamlabs there. No on the Flying Eagle. Started buying silver at 395, sold half when it hit 48. Still buy an ounce or two here and there. 395 is amazing. But yeah, back in the day, 1983, we're looking just for a Spitting Eagle on that one. I don't think that mint mark matters. Nope. Catching up in the chat. I'm catching up. I'm sorry. Oh, we got the dad jokes coming out. Deborah knows how to get me in focused. What's the difference between a guitar and a fish? You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish. As I get older, I think of all the people I lost along the way. Maybe a career as a tour guide wasn't such a good idea. Thanks for the info. Yeah, not a problem. I got it ingrained in my brain now, so it's not a problem at all. What's a centipede's favorite Beatles song? I want to hold your hand. That's a long song. Hey Luke, have you ever found an 1860 era coin? Found? No. Bought? Yeah. I have a 1862, 64. I got a shield nickel from the 1860s. It's one of the first. That was actually the first shield nickel I bought because shield nickel is one of my favorite designs, if not the favorite design. They did a great job back then on their designs. Like, I feel like we're losing some of that art in our coins. Such a great job. Let me pull it out. Actually, it's behind me somewhere. Here's another Arizona, another die chip, another extra cactus. It's covering part of the initials. We'll take another one. 2 extra cactus Arizonas so far. Where's my shield nickel at? Put it in here? No, it's in this one. Hold up. I got it in here. Where did I put it? 1867. You could just barely make it out down there. It's a no raise shield nickel. There you go. 1867. Still got a bit of the shield left on it. I'd love to find a nice one of these in good shape. Because the reverse, there's almost nothing there. You can see cents on the bottom. A little bit of United States, but that's about all that's left of this one. Such a cool design. Like they really knocked it out of the park with that one. Post Civil War. They had some good artists still. They didn't kill all the artists, at least. Let's see. Got my first package of winnings on Saturday. Thanks. Oh, you finally got stuff for me. Awesome. Yeah, a lot of it got just lost, and a lot of stuff got sent back, so I had to resend them out. It sucked, but it took longer for some people to get their things, but I'm glad you got yours. Honestly, Jim, I know you got a bunch of stuff. I forgot what I sent you now, so. Hey, you earned it. You won the games, so. Littlefoot not here today? No, I don't think so. I think he was on a stream last night, wasn't he? With, what's their name? He was doing a metals stream last night. I don't remember who it was with. I can't place my finger on it. Deborah, so close to a second jackpot there. So close. It takes 1 kilo of silver to make a solid state battery car right now. Right now, the only industrial demand is solar panels. Takes 9 grams to make a panel. Yeah, they got that silver in. They use silver in microchips and stuff too, though. The microchips are, yeah. Supposedly, at least that's what I heard. Philadelphia, Harper's Ferry, got an 81. No, nothing on this. Crossing the Delaware. Start of the war, not good enough for me. Vermont. A lot of Washington early stage stuff here. Salt River, Philadelphia. Not a double die. Okay. Where's my dump box? Oh, there it is. Forgot where I put it. Forgot about it. Asher Griffin, what's good? What's the oldest coin you've found in a coin box? Found for free. What was it? I think it wasn't an Indian head. Actually, it might be tied. Indian heads to peace nickels or V nickels. I found a 1903 V nickel. I haven't broken that 1900 barrier yet back into the 1800s, unfortunately. I really want to. We've been pushing. We've been trying. Let me grab my V nickels here, because I think my Indian head pennies. I think the oldest one. I might have a 1902 actually in that one. I have older coins, but found. I'll show you. 1 second. I got these and this one, that one. Oh, I don't think I flipped my Indians yet. I don't think I flipped them yet. I think I got them lying around still. Let's see. So how my flips work when I find stuff, I'll label them, I'll put them in the flip, and then if it was in a coin roll hunt, like I didn't buy it, if I found it, it's got this star on the bottom. So I know which ones I found. So here's the 1903. This 1896 was given to me, so it doesn't have the star. 1907 I found, and there's one more around here somewhere that I'm missing. I found another one. But this is the oldest one of the V nickels, I believe. It's a 1903. See the V? This is actually the first one I found hunting, and it's my oldest one. I haven't found the exact date yet. I'm going to put the date on there. But I'm going to do that. Sorry, I'm missing stuff again. Let's see, the Shield Beauty. 1867 is great. Yeah, exactly. No, it's beautiful. Not the oldest thing I have, I don't think. Actually, no, my Morgan's not that old. Well, I got some ancient stuff, so the oldest nice thing I have is 1890 or 1878 Philly. This is Morgan. Has a lot of hair detail. I just bought this off a collection over the last weekend, and it looks amazing. This is one of the eagles I was talking about. These eagles are amazing. They look incredible. I know I'm getting sidetracked here, and we're supposed to be hunting quarters, but I'm gonna do show and tell for a bit. There's nothing you can do. You can't stop me. This is definitely one of my favorite Morgans. I bought it for $30, so I bought it over silver value, but that's at least $100 coin right there. It was 93 where I live in SoCal. Jeez. Yeah, next week is gonna be upper 90s for us here. Oldest coin I ever found was an 1865 from a Wells Fargo. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Microchips use silver and gold, but the amount used is negligible. Yeah, exactly, exactly. My oldest is a 1906 V nickel. Very cool. Vehicle nickel. Yeah. Oh, we love the dad jokes. What do you call an alligator wearing a vest? An investigator. I love it. Do I not have my Indians flipped? I thought I flipped them. Didn't we do that on stream? Hold on. Maybe I didn't flip them yet. I flipped all the counterpunch nickels, or all the counterpunch pennies, but I never flipped the Indians. I guess not. I flipped all the proof half dollars we ever found. I mean, oldest thing I have. Actually, this isn't even my oldest. Well, at least it's the oldest I know that's genuine. Eastern Roman Empire Valens. This is, 360, 370, 380 AD, around that ballpark. And it is certified. It's legit. But actually, I think it's the only thing I have in a flip too. Eastern Roman Empire. I don't know if I have. I have some other I have some German Empire stuff. 1875. This actually looks nicer than my shield nickel. These are silver marks. The eagle on there looks pretty good still. It's definitely circulated, but it's not bad. These are silver. Yeah, I got all sorts of other older stuff, but the oldest I found is, I think, that 1903. I'll have to dig my Indians out and see what I got on those. Let's put those away. Let's get back to the quarters, shall we? Ooh, jeez. Hey, I like show and tell. Most of my stack is boring bullion. Hey, bullion has its place too. Most of my silver is in coins, but I do have a little bit of bullion. I got some gold in my safe, but most of my silver I just keep out here. What is the room the zombies go to in the house? The living room. Dang, go on Pawn Stars. Now that Morgan's a beauty. I'm when I do get a PCGS order together someday in the future, I'm gonna do like 10 at a time or something. That Morgan's definitely gonna go because I told the lady. So when I first met the lady, I asked her. I saw her, met her at a yard sale, and I said, "Hey, do you have any coins and currency, whatever that you got a collection you're willing to sell?" And she actually said yes. The first person who's actually said yes that I've asked. It's summertime, a lot of yard sales, so I try to stop by as many as I can and pick around, see if they got some sterling sitting out there or anything. Um, and then I asked about the coin collections before I go. This is the first woman who said yes. She sent me some pictures. I said I'd buy her American stuff. She had a couple piece dollars, the Morgan, some silver half dollars. I said I'll pay you spot price for the silver. And she said, all right, let me just do a little bit more research and I'll get back to you. She took everything to a coin appraiser. He offered her even less because, the dealers want to make money on it, right? So she came back to me and said, yep, all right, your original offer, that's fine. We'll go with that. I'm like, cool, sounds good. So I went to her house because from the photos, the Morgan didn't look that good, right? So I was just going to buy it for silver price, which I've already made money on it anyway, even if it was junk. As soon as I got there, I think it still didn't really click with me. I took a few peeks at it, but I didn't really study it. There's a die chip on the plane. All right on the wing. Didn't really study it. I was more focused on talking to her and making a deal on some of the other stuff. Like she had she had a 5 Reichsmark I bought for $5. That's a free, that's $11 in silver total. So actually, it's probably 13 now. That was a no-brainer. $5 for a Reichsmark. There's another die chip on the plane. For 5 Reichsmark, it was 90% silver. And then by the time I got home, I started really looking at the stuff, and I realized how nice that Morgan really was. I'm like, oh wow, yeah. I'm surprised the coin appraiser guy offered her only $25 for it. It's ridiculous. But yeah, we do a lot of show and tell here. I get distracted a lot, so that's why I like answering questions. I don't mind digging stuff out of my collection to show it off on camera. So some of the people who've been here a while probably getting sick of it, but hey, they can't stop me. They're on the other side of the screen. My 2020 George Bush Chronicles set came in yesterday. I'm very pleased with it. You told me about that you were buying that. What did that take, a week to come in? 2 weeks? I'm waiting on one thing to come in. I got one thing that I ordered. It's in transit. It was supposed to come in today, but looks like it's coming in tomorrow. I can't wait to show it. I didn't even know these existed, but I got one. Not gonna spoil it. I'll wait. It's pretty cool though. Pretty cool. So wait until the next stream. What state are you from? Do you find a lot of older coins in your area? I'm from Connecticut. I don't know about older. I don't have much to go off of, or I don't know. I don't have much to compare it to, I guess. I've only been doing this since the beginning of the year, so for 6 months now, and I feel like we found some old stuff. But again, I haven't broken that 1900 barrier back into the 1800s, so not yet. But I bet you it'll either be on an Indian or it'll be on a V-nickel. So Philly, San Antonio. Really want that San Antonio West Point. Such a cool design. 96, but I barely run across San Antonios, so one day. The Roman Empire was crazy, lasted 2,200 years, longest continuous civilization we know. Yeah, exactly. Took many names, took many forms, but still the Roman Empire. I have some other Roman stuff. I have some Caesar coins. I just don't know if they're genuine. So that Valens one from Eastern Roman Empire, that one I know is real because it's actually certified, 100%. The thing is, they minted so many coins, such a huge civilization that you can get those for decent prices still. Oh, sorry, Deborah. I've been forgetting to check the EC on these. I'll go back. Check for double dies. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, that one might be. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how obvious that is. How many cops does it take to push a suspect down the stairs? None. He fell. That's a dark one. We're here for it. We're here. What else we got? What else we got? How much was that Roman coin, if you don't mind me asking? That was actually a whatnot buy. Oh, hey, double die chip. I think off the top of my head, I'm trying to remember. I think I got it for $10 on whatnot. I think they're worth 15 to 20-ish. If you want, I'll put it up here if you want to Google it. Here. You can actually get these at not a bad price. Just make sure it's the Valens one. Because obviously you got all sorts of leaders from around here, or from the Roman Empire, but this is the Valens 364 to 378 Eastern Roman Empire. I'll leave it right here if you want to look at it. I made a necklace out of my Indian head penny from 1887 for my mom for Mother's Day. That's nice. Did you drill a hole through it? I don't know if I can forgive that though. It's one thing making a necklace by, encapsulating it or something, but not gonna lie, I have a couple gripes about drilling holes in good American currency. So if you did do that, don't tell me. If you didn't, you can tell me. Less than a week, actually? Oh, okay. It felt like forever ago. I feel like I haven't streamed in decades, even though it's only been, 4 days? 3 days? Come on, Luke, spoil it. Tell us. No, I can't spoil it. It's a cooler thing to just show it on camera. Believe me. And I want to see if it's actually nice when it shows up, so. Where did you get the coin microscopes from? How much did it cost? Funny you ask. If you go in the stream description, all of my equipment, there's links to all of them. I will post the Amazon link for the microscope right here in the chat for you. That's the one. It was like $25 or something like that. Nice and cheap. I'll show it to you. Ignore the messy desk. But it's on my PC camera right now because we're using it here. But if you don't have anything plugged into it, it's a nice HD screen just right there. Whatever you see on the screen is what you'll see when you use it. It's got a focus setting and all that. You can raise and lower it. There's a light here you can turn up and down. I only use cheap stuff, so if you have questions about any of my equipment, let me know. It also has its own battery, so I think the charge lasts 2-3 hours depending on how bright you set it. And if you plug it in, you can hook it up to your PC like I do mine, and now I can use it for my stream. So it also has a spot for an SD card, so you can take pictures with it, high quality photos. And it's a good microscope on a budget. So check out the link I just put in the chat there, and you'll be able to take a look at the Amazon listing. And if you have questions about any other equipment, let me know, because I got links for all of it. Do you hunt penny boxes a lot? I'm trying to do more. We did for a while. They take me a while to go through, so I don't do them every week. But I have probably 12 boxes sitting in my house ready to go. So we will be doing some more penny streams here soon. Oldest we got out of those was, I think, 1903 or 190. No. I only have one Indian. I think it was an 05. 1905. But yeah. Diggin' Dave recently found a 1914 wheat in one of his videos. Yeah. Our oldest is a 1910. We still haven't found an 09. I'm in San Antonio. That's cool. I like the San Antonio missions quarter. I really want a West Point in it. I found 3 West Points. None of them have been that. I have the War in the Pacific one. River of No Return. What was the last one? Drawing a blank. What the heck? Somebody, what's my other West Point? Is that the thing, Deborah? On the EC? Let me look for my West Points real quick. I got them in this box. I got them flipped up. It's not that one. West Point. Oh, there it is. Oh, it was a Vire Farm. There's a 2 million minted West Point quarter. See the W right there? And we got the River of No Return one. West Point. And my favorite one so far, got the War in the Pacific one. 2019 West Point. So the hold on. I just realized I mislabeled this. This is a 2020. Like, it's got a privy mark on it. Why did I mark it 19? I gotta change that. So, let me leave that out. But I want the San Antonio missions one with the West Point on it. So many stackers in Texas. Dang, there's a really nice Valens on eBay for $69. Really? You gotta look at sold listings, though. That gives you a better understanding of what they actually sell for. Weird thing is, I found way more Indians in Utah living there in circulation than I have in Texas so far. Maybe people around Texas might be a bit more bored more often. I don't know. That is a double on the EC, but it can be much more dramatic. Alright, for now, hold on to it. Depends how bored the population is in a certain area, you know? I always check the Coinstar machine at my local Heb. I found a silver buffalo in the reject like a month ago. That's pretty nice. Yeah, Bragdon was just saying he just found his silver quarter at a Coinstar. I've pulled silver dimes out of Coinstars. Always dip my hand in them as I walk by when leaving the store. Haven't found any bullion, though. That would be nice. Nothing on that one. Okay. Imagine giving a lowball price offer for an item on eBay. Oh, people do it all the time. I've sold cars and stuff. It's amazing what people will offer. It's hilarious. Usually I just tell them, you're funny, there's the door. Don't hit yourself on the way out. Colorado. 74, 84. Yeah. Why are all these Wyomings impossible to see? Yeah, not even gonna play with that one. Not even gonna bother. New Mexico, Oregon, not interested. South Carolina, not interested. 24. Kitsachi, Sand Dunes. Come to think of it, I don't think we pulled a San Francisco out of the last box. I'd love to see one in this one. I say, if it's not going to be silver, at least let it be a West Point or a San Francisco. Teddy Roosevelt, Connecticut, 2020. South Dakota. Crossing the Delaware. Got a die chip for me? Nope. Nope. Okay. Let's keep it going. I gotta take like a month trip back to Utah just to cornrow hunt out there and find another Indian. Just bring a bunch of money. Just fill up your car before you go back. Have you been to the All Good Coin Shop? Where's that? Oh, you're talking to Brigden. Sorry. I'll say none that I know out here. Hey, Bigglesworth, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Chat's hopping tonight. Everyone's having a great time. Man, look at the reverse on that eagle. It's an 83. I'd love for you to be spitting. Nope. 24. Apparently, late on Tuesday night is the time to stream, huh? That's when most people are bored and don't want to sleep. Well, I guess all you guys on the West Coast, it's what is it, 8 o'clock? So, guess that makes sense. It's about popular time out there. It is 11 here now. Bell's just chiming. But, like I said, I had a long day at work. After my shower, I fell asleep. And decided when I woke up, I'm like, I'm not done for the day yet. I want to stream something. Partial painted quarter. Got a bar quarter. Red. Splashes of red. We like painteds here. I checked the Coinstar at my local Walmart last weekend. I felt like a criminal just making sure no one was watching. Yeah. Every time I do it, I go up there and I tap the screen, like pretending I'm looking at what the commission is for it. And then I kind of like shake my head and hit exit. And then as I walk away, I look. I'm practicing my acting, Gotta mix it up a bit. Sometimes I just don't care. It's just on the way out. Stick a hand down there, grab. If nothing comes out, nothing comes out. Which, last few times I've done it, there's been nothing sitting in there. It's the thing about New England. Usually people are a little bit more stingy and they get all their money. Buy a plane ticket and leave Texas for a couple months. 69 is probably not that good of a deal. Looks like they're worth closer to 40 in that condition. Crazy how much the gold Roman coins go for. Yeah, well, that's gold in ancient. That's different from just ancient. I guess it's not really considered ancient nowadays, is it, though? I don't know. Grand Canyon. Come on, be a San Francisco, would you? 2020, Philadelphia. It's a nice Hawaii. I think I have a nicer one, though. Should probably check this Salt River. You know, it's junk. Played ball hockey back home. It's awesome. What's the difference? Well, I probably shouldn't ask that. It's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? That's an 89, right? Yeah. Mid-mark. What's the difference between ball hockey and normal hockey? Yeah, I couldn't figure that one out. Does it have something to do with a ball by any chance? Perchance. Perhaps. Barely 8 o'clock in CA. Yeah, that's what I figured. I have like 25 Indian head pennies I found in the last 2 years from Utah. Really? Trying to keep up while making a pizza isn't easy. Man, Elstro. What kind of pizza are you making? That's a real question, though. And did you make enough to share with the class? That's what we want to know. For some reason, I always lose my points. Hey, gambling's just not for everyone. I got absolutely destroyed at Bally's in Rhode Island this weekend. We went to lunch for Father's Day with my dad and grandparents. And decided afterwards, like, well, we're 20 minutes from Bally's, from Twin Rivers Bally's. You want to go check it out? Because I had been before, and my dad hasn't. And he's like, yeah, why not? I'm down. He had just lost like $200 in Keno, and he still wanted to go. So we went. We were walking around, and I said, you know what? I want to play table games. I decided I want to play table games. I saw 3-card poker. I've been wanting to try it. So I sat down. I bought in. My dad kind of watched her a little bit over my shoulder, and he's like, you know what? I want to try this too. I got cleaned out completely. I got no good cards. Didn't even get trips once. I had one straight. That was it. It was the only hand that was ever dealt to me. I got absolutely destroyed. So I got up. I was walking around doing some other stuff. My dad sat at that table. Like, he didn't get up. That was the only thing he played. He sat at that table for almost 4 hours and never touched his original 100. He won right off the bat and stayed up on it the rest of the night. I think he walked away over $300 for sitting at that table for 4 hours. I'm like, wow, okay. Wasn't my night, that's for sure. Oh, the tree's supposed to be over here. I'm like, there's a tree there. Wrong tree. Sometimes standing behind them makes them go faster and they totally forget to check. I like this this hostile method of getting free silver. Pushing the moral boundaries here. Alright, we got a 76. Look for a double die on that. Never know. 92. Virginia. Kitsachi, Tennessee. I need to be more like you. Searching through one of my boxes, just found a 1911D. Hey, mint mark. That's nice. Cool. Oldies but goodies here. Hey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. It's been, whoa, gold. Solid gold, clearly. I'm guessing we just found ourselves a plated quarter. Wow, that is shiny. Technically gold. Technically gold. It's probably not solid, though. Oh, wow, that is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. She's shiny. Nice. It's been a while since I've found plated quarters, like plated gold. Actually, wait. I think this is my first one. The last gold I found was in half dollars. But there you go. I sincerely doubt it's solid, but that's a nice plated quarter right there. It's good plating too. Looks nice. There you go. We found gold. We struck gold. Gold in Idaho. How fitting. Is that gold plated by the mint? I don't believe they plate by the mint. I believe it's privately plated, but you can definitely check and see. Usually they're sold as special sets. I don't know if it's from the mint though, but hey, that is gold. It's definitely got that gold shine to it. That's beautiful. Grade that bad boy. I don't think it's at that point, but it's nice. It's nice. I found gold-plated halves before. Yeah, I have too. Do I have my Kennedy out here? I got a plated Kennedy out here. There you go. This one was like super lightly electroplated though. It's already wearing through. This one looks a lot nicer, but it's just too shiny. Look how much nicer that gold looks in this one. Never seen that. You get lucky every so often. So yeah, I don't think if you look at gold-plated quarter sets, honestly the mint might make them. Hold on. U.S. gold-plated quarter set. Patriotic Mint makes them. I don't think the U.S. Mint does, though. Actually, wait, hold on. I could just do this. Does the U.S. Mint sell gold-plated quarters? U.S. Mint does not sell gold-plated quarters. There you go. So they only do gold bullion. So any gold plate is privately done. What's it weigh? Good question. Let's do that. So if it weighs the same as a normal quarter, we know that it's just plated. If it weighs way more, it's solid gold. We'll take an Alabama for reference here. Weight in grams. 0. Normal quarter weighs 572. Let's just take another control here. Where's another state quarter? Try to keep it even here. There we go. 572, 570. Idaho. Here we go. 74. It's slightly heavier. But I think that's in the margin of error. I'd say that's in the margin of error. So yep, just plated. Yeah, if that was solid gold, it'd be way heavier. It'd be pretty dense. By the way, if anyone's interested in a nice, cheap little digital scale for like $6, this one is in the stream description as well. Look for the Amazon links. It's a good question. Gold plate is considered post-mint damage. That is true. That is true. It's weird, but it's true. Let me, I want to do a quick short on this actually, real quick. If you guys don't mind hanging out for a minute. I'm gonna leave the camera on. I'm just gonna do a short. I mean, that's too good not to, right? Where is it? Thanks, Jack, for subbing to the channel. By the way, I saw the notification here. I guess it didn't come up on stream. I apologize for that, but it's so the widget there is so finicky. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta marketing, viral marketing. We gotta do what we gotta do, right? Oh, someone else is short going on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, give me one moment here. I'm gonna do that. It's still a really cool font. Yeah, absolutely. Look how it breaks the color up. I mean, that is cool, right? Just breaking the color up like that's awesome. You love to see it. I remember when I found my Kennedy, I genuinely thought it was real gold because it was the first time I'd found gold plate. But yeah, these are special sets, and that's either someone died and the family threw it in the coin star, or that's a angry divorced wife, or something like that. I don't know. It's a shame that stuff like that ends up in circulation, but we're not complaining here. You know that. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me do the short here real quick. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Just gotta, gotta do some marketing. Always looking to pad the YouTube channel with with some more content. It's good clickbait too, right? Striking gold. It's technically not lying. Circulation. Cool beans. All right. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen some gold, so it's good. It's a good day. So that means we're not gonna find probably any silver or any West Points today. But hey, what can you do? Striking gold, gold in it. I can't spell in quarter rolls. Make sure we tag the stream here. Let everybody know that's where it's coming from. Nice, we get to see the behind the scenes. Yeah, exactly. We've been getting a lot of behind the scenes finds lately that I've had to stop and do shorts on because we were on a roll with the silver, picking the silver quarters out. Um, we were stopping quite a bit just to do shorts. So let's throw that on there. There we go. It's already ready, man. This new internet's great. I just upgraded my internet. It's fantastic. Everything just flies. Gold. Silver and gold, silver and gold. That's how I live my silver and gold. Like my silver and gold. Alright, uploading that real quick. There we go. Alright. Definitely a keeper. Not throwing that back. When I went to the store to ask the employees for a pocket scale to weigh rolls, he thought I was asking for it to use for drugs. Yeah. If you want a good pocket scale off Amazon, go check out that one. Here, I'll pull a link up for you. Just because there is a lot in here. It is a jewelry scale, so you can't max it out, with pounds of stuff, but it does great for coins, and it'll weigh your half-dollar rolls and stuff. So there you go. I used it to weigh half-dollar rolls back when I cared about that. Now I just open them all. I don't want to, because I've weighed rolls and I was gonna toss them aside, and at the end I decided, you know what, I'm gonna look through them anyway, just in case there's any AFCs, and I found 40% silvers in them, so not gonna do that again. I'm just gonna open all of them. I'll take the time. But yeah, cool find. Stuff like that really reinvigorates your hunts when you're not finding anything. Not that that's happening today. We've been finding a lot of stuff. Man, I've been wearing a hat all day, and I have that. You ever get that feeling on your head, like when you take it off, the rest of the night you still feel like you have it on. It's like that nerve memory or whatever. It's just sticking. Yeah, still feels like that. Still feel like I'm wearing a cap. Because I wear a baseball cap at work to keep my, all my hair from flopping around, so. I don't have a lot of hair, but it's long enough to where it would be annoying. Like, I don't like having my hair touch my face when I'm sweaty. So, so yeah. I just push it all back, put a hat on. It's not long enough to, like, blind me, but it's long enough to just be annoying. So, it's not a bad Oklahoma. I'll compare it. We'll look. Philly, Salt River, that's a nice one. Be a double die, would you? Not today. And it was a Philly. 67. We found gold, let's find silver, and then we found it all, right? Vermont, South Carolina. Oh, that's an 89. Philly's clearly there, though. Looking for that to be gone. Even nicer Oklahoma. Okay. It's a beautiful South Dakota as well. Give them a chance. We gotta update our map. It's been a while since we've checked that out. No drilling Georges or anything. He asked me, are you using it for drugs? I'm at the point where I joke with my bank now when I bring them bills back. I'm at the point where I just say, like, yep, fresh off the press. Just printed them this morning. Here you go. Actually, speaking of banks, my local bank, the bank that I bank with, they're the ones I bring most of my coins to. They got robbed today, this morning. Um, it's crazy stuff because I had driven by it. Um, what time was it? Yeah, by the time I got to work, I drove by it about 5 minutes before the guy robbed it. It was that close. And that's the one I usually go to after work to bring all my coins in. Um, so yeah, it's crazy stuff. I don't know. I haven't looked much more into it since because all we know is somebody robbed it. That's really it right now. No other real details besides that. But like, man, you guys are like, insane. Like, why would you do that? You are an idiot. So that won't last long. They know exactly what vehicle they drive. They got the plate and everything. So I bet you it's not going to take long for them to nail a guy. So, well, all they say is a 6'2" white guy dressed in all black. I'm like, what way to not be suspicious, right? Dressed in all black, wearing a mask. Like, yeah, they're gonna get you, buddy. They know how tall you are, and you parked your car with your license plate facing a camera. So, hat head. Yep, that's the one. NC doesn't have shorts on. Ooh. It's getting hot, man. No one can blame you. It's that time of year. No one wants to wear shorts. It's just in the way. Do your hands get shaky when doing coins for a long time? Mine sometimes do. No, I got a natural handshake, so uh, if my hands shake, that's why. Because I am well past the nervous point of streaming. It's not from that. It's just I have a very subtle handshake. So if you see me hold stuff up to the camera and my fingers move a little bit, that's why. Yeah, in case nobody's noticed yet, I don't get too shy when it comes to streams and being on camera or being in public, so it doesn't quite happen anymore. You get that working in real estate and then, all sorts of other, just being a social butterfly, I guess. But that's the thing, I'm not really a social butterfly. I find it easy to talk, so we'll check that in Nevada too. Face reveal at 1,000 subs. There's not much to look at, guys. I don't need y'all falling in love with me either. That's Becca's job, not yours. How do banks still get robbed? Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. They still get robbed, but the guys don't make it far. That's the thing. Crime's out of control right now. Not surprised. Yeah, exactly. But still, it's kind of out in the sticks, and we don't hear much about that around here. So it doesn't surprise me though. So did you get away with it? Well, yeah, I stole the Jeep. It wasn't even mine, so fooled them there. Um, I figured, I had so much success off my armored truck robbery that I could pull off a bank. Could definitely pull off a bank. The only problem is I am not 6'2", so it's a pretty clear indicator that was not me. I do match the description otherwise, though. White guy. That's about all the description I match, though. And I don't drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee, so. Edith. Wouldn't buy one of those, not gonna lie. I mean, my parents owned one for a while, but I don't. Don't tell me the robber was wearing a COVID mask. No, I don't think so. Let me look for the news thing. Hold on. I think they did have a picture of the guy with a mask on. I don't really remember though. Winnie. "13 hours ago." Here you go. Active robbery at bank hometown in Woodstock that happened this morning is actively being investigated. This was 13 hours ago. They haven't updated it since, but 8:45. Oh, they came from Danielson. No wonder it took them a while. um, Reported robbery. Navy blue Jeep Grand Cherokee with Massachusetts plates is believed to be involved. Possible subject description of 6'2", light-skinned male or female. I guess they don't even know if it's a guy or a girl. Dressed in all black. Yeah. So I guess they just haven't really, what do you call it? They haven't really released any more information on it. So, but when I drove by it on my way home from work, they were closed down, but they would have been closed at that time anyway. So I don't really know. But there you go. Must have had a cowboy hat and cowboy boots. How many boxes do you order from the bank at a time? How often do you go? It really depends what I'm in the mood for. Some weeks are more heavy, where I will order $2,000 in coins or so. Other weeks I'll just grab a quarter box or a couple of nickel boxes. So, for example, last week I ordered ahead of time. I ordered this quarter box along with 4 nickel boxes and 4 penny boxes. So that was $1,000 even. But one of the weeks before that, I got 2 $half, a quarter box, a dime box, 2 nickel boxes, and 2 penny boxes. I think that was $2,000 even. I like even numbers, so yeah, it just depends what I had time to go through, and what I'm looking to hunt next. So kind of just depends. Like right now I have a stockpile of pennies. I don't really need to get any more for a while. I probably will pick them up every so often because you never know what's in circulation that week or whatever. So kind of depends. But then I usually go to my bank, that bank in Woodstock, after work when they're still open. I'll bring my coins. I'll leave them in my car at work, and then I'll go turn them in on my way home. Usually stop there almost every day of the week. So just to drop off coins, and occasionally I'll say, hey, you got a nickel box in the back there, you don't mind me taking? And at this point they know me very well, so they usually don't have a problem with it. Be nice to your tellers. You never know what they'll let you have. They can literally identify you from space by how you walk now. I bet they catch him by tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. Especially since they have his plate and vehicle and a rough description of him. So, not that we have seen you, but I figure about 5'7". I'm taller than that. I'm always fluctuating between 5'9" and 10. So, not much taller than that though. Hope he stubbed his toe on the way out to the bank, so I got a better view of him on the security camera. Yeah. I'm wondering, when I stop in there tomorrow, if they'll actually be open or not. I hope they are. I don't know if it'd be a sore subject to bring up. I guess you don't really know what kind of trauma those people go through, or the tellers go through during something like that. So I don't know if it's worth even acknowledging at the moment. Just waiting it out. I think that's probably the safer thing to do, unless they bring it up. It's not a double die. Mandy's Candy to subscribe. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you're having fun. Never had COVID, nor even had a cold in 5 years. I had COVID twice to get it over with. I just wanted to be immune to it. So we got it over with. All good now. First time sucked, sure, but most of my family's a little younger. We could shoulder the burden, I guess. We just said, you know what, let's get this thing over with. And here we are, we're fine. I get sick maybe once a year. That's about it. I have the head cold here and there, but bad sickness once a year maybe. I felt really good actually. These past few months, been doing pretty solid. I mean, knock on wood on that one, but it's been a pretty good year. There's a Salt River. Oh, is that? No, that's reflection. That's tricky. You tricky reflection. Thought you had a double die. You guys have private owned banks in the States, huh? Well, they're owned by corporations, yeah. Why are all your banks government owned? That's interesting. They know they're probably just not releasing. I'd imagine by 13 hours they do have a lot more information. It's just they don't release it that fast, you know. Don't banks have to pay to order boxes? How come they don't get tired of you? I don't think they pay to order boxes. Maybe they do, but the trick is to build a relationship with your tellers. When people say that being nice goes a long way, they're not lying. Okay. Um, just having them be familiar to you, be completely blatant and honest about what you're doing. Usually, most of them don't care, especially if you're really chummy with them, you're nice to them. You know, it's not hard to be just nice to people, and that is what has opened a lot of doors in the coin collecting world for me, because now I have probably how many banks do I get coins from now? One, two, three, four, 4 or 5 banks now where I regularly get coins and currency from, and they don't bat an eye. I have some tellers who will hold star notes for me, you know. So the key is just to be nice to them. And if a bank won't give you them, you know, if they say, well, it costs us money, we have to charge you for it, just go to a different bank. You know, that's simple as that. Just go to open another account at a different bank. It's just how you can do it. They don't get tired of me because I'm very nice to them. When I get a good find, I'll bring them donuts. The first time I got a collection dump in $half. I got 5 90% silvers and like 17 40% silvers. I brought the tellers of that bank that sold it to me. Brought them big old 12 pack of donuts. So it's just about it's another thing. It's a hobby about building relationships. You never know what they'll do for you. So most of them don't care. So you know there are downtime hours at the bank where they're not really doing much, and they're more than happy to do stuff for you. Especially if you live in an area like I do where in the middle of the day nobody's out and about. They're all at work. So if I get out of work early and I head to the bank, they're just kind of twiddling their thumbs around there looking for something to do. More than happy to talk with me for a few minutes and do that. So yeah. So if it does cost them money to order it, they haven't given me any gripe about it. So that's why I haven't had any problem asking any banks in my area for coins so far. None of them have said no. They just said, "Hey, we need a week to get it," and then absolutely. It's like, okay, no problem. No problem at all. Still haven't found a leaky bucket, by the way. I bought my tellers cookies at the bank. Hope they enjoyed it. Yeah, exactly. You just got a little bribery goes a long way. Hope everyone enjoyed the trip to the P.O. box with me. Picked up my giveaways. Nice. Wasn't I supposed to get a gram of silver too? When did you win it? That's the problem. Because if it was after I sent those out, then you wouldn't have gotten that one yet. Do I have your name on the form? If you can find in the streams where if I do owe you one and I didn't send it, I'm sorry. I'll have to send one to you. If you can show me where I missed it. I hate puking. I think I hate the idea of puking, but then when I have to, and I realize, like, well, you're going to feel a lot better once you vomit. I realize it's not that big of a deal. I actually don't have an issue puking. weird philosophy. I get it, but oddly, I don't have much problems with that. Because you know when you are really sick and you have been holding back throwing up for a while, you know when you vomit, it's going to be relieving afterwards, after you get up through all the shakes and all that stuff. It's like a burden off your stomach. Problem, Luke, is you aren't immune to it. That's the problem with COVID, is that you can catch the exact same strain of it over and over again. That's why it's such a problem. Well, yeah, I can catch it over and over again, but every consecutive time has been better and better. Like my body's gotten better at fighting it. So I have a problem with injecting stuff in my body that I don't need. So it's like I had to convince myself like you should probably get a tetanus shot because you work around rusty crap all day and you get cut all the time. So I'm like, yeah, I should probably get a tetanus shot. So I got a tetanus shot, but I have a problem putting new technology in my body, I guess. Sure, after a couple years, if it's proven and I feel like I need it, if my immune system's compromised, then sure, but my immune system's not really compromised, so. Haven't gotten sick in like a year now, definitely overdue. That's how I feel when it's been so long since I've been sick. I'm like, surely I'm due for being sick. I mean, it's corporations also in Canada, I get. Yeah, exactly, so. I know everyone at my bank by name. I also take them cookies and banana pudding. Exactly, see? You just gotta be nice to them. That's all it takes. The things you can achieve. I want to bring my tellers a bag of chocolates next time. Anything goes. I live in a small town, so I only have 2 banks to go to. So did they tell you that they have to charge for the boxes? And also that's maybe why they have to charge, is because if you're out in the middle of nowhere, that could have something to do with it. Nothing on that one. Okay. Don't know why I'm looking at that. One teller found me $20 star note worth over $1,100. Really? A good print run? COVID shots will be yearly from now on, just like the flu. Personally, I always get the shots. It's more appealing than death. Hey, it's fine with you. Live and let live. That's what I'll say. Just don't tell your bank teller you're depositing cash into a Panamanian bank account to buy Bitcoin. Apparently frowned upon. Given that I joke with my tellers that I print money and that I'm laundering drug money through coins, I don't think that we're gonna be we're worried about anything like that. They openly joke about like, "Wow, you're laundering awful lot of money through those coins, huh?" Like, yep. So my tellers have good humor. Fits in with mine pretty well. But they're the kind of tellers you want to have. The ones that are just pretty chill. They get you what you need. They don't make a big fuss about anything, It's not a big deal. I just want coins, Just give me my coins. Give me my coins. Buy them coffee. Well, I don't drink coffee, so I feel weird buying other people coffee. I don't know how to order coffee. Never ordered a coffee in my life, so. I'm one of those people who, once I'm up in the morning, I'm up. I don't need coffee or anything. I'm sure that'll wear off at some point in my life, but as of now, I don't need coffee. I don't really like coffee. I've developed more of a taste for it, sure, back from when I was younger, but I still don't necessarily like it, so. And I don't need it, so why drink it? Whoops. Banks here in my city are cold corporate. You can't build that rapport. Ah, man. That sucks. Yeah, you gotta shop around a bit sometimes. Well, that's the other thing. I don't know what it's like getting coins at banks in the city. Pooping horse. Got horse crap on the legs. Finally found one. I've been looking at those Nevadas. But I don't live in a city. I don't know how different it is. City banks are from out here. So out here they'll get me whatever I ask for. So. This 74 has no Philly mint mark. They did that, right? That's common. I always forget. This 78 has a mint mark. 82's got one. I'll just wait until I find another older one. Banks' lives matters. Everything's going online. You can do the transactions with the bank apps and go to the bank ATMs. Well, yeah, I have like I have online banking with my bank. I use their app and all that stuff. It's just I don't. I like the in-person thing, and I like doing the coins, so I just go more. Even when I got like direct deposit on my checks, I would ask them to print me a check instead, and I bring it to the bank. So just to, have my tellers see me more often and get used to me, you know. I don't know, about 2 weeks ago, the corner of the envelope was torn a little bit too, was making sure. Oh, okay, if it was 2 weeks ago, then it should have been in that one. I don't remember, did it? I'm sorry I don't remember the specifics about who won what, but if you remember what stream it was and you can find it, let me know. Because if I didn't send you, it was just a Valcambi, right? A little Valcambi plain one. It wasn't a special one, was it? Because the stuff from last week hasn't been sent out yet. So if you won something on the streams from last week, it hasn't been shipped yet. So I apologize. I'm not intentionally shorting you, by the way. So if it is something, if it is something I really missed, then definitely call me out on it, because I miss things sometimes. No corn cob, Wisconsin. Extra leaf. I'm excited because tomorrow I'm gonna go eat king crab legs and crawfish at a seafood restaurant with my sister. Honestly, enjoy seafood and don't feel afraid to say it. A guy who hates puking but loves seafood, huh? I could never get behind seafood personally. It's just not my thing. No hate towards people who like it, but it's just not me, man. Just not me. I mean, I had like tuna growing up, tuna from a can, but that's about it. It's just a nice one. I like those. More Lowell's, Rockefeller, Philly. Not a single San Francisco, not a single West Point yet. But we got a lot of box to go. Yeah, it is 79 with a mint mark, okay. Blue Ridge, Virginia. Oh, you got some warts on you. Some little ones. 89 Philly. That one's definitely still there. Maryland, Shawnee, Tuskegee. Really don't see a lot of these. Still want that burning building. No cigar. I love coffee. One time I went to the bank to pick up some coins. The teller asked, "Do you have a coin fetish?" Because I come in so often. I told him, "No, I'm a coin collector." You should say, "Yes, I'm a coin collector." Hey, baby shark, how you doing? Welcome. All right, y'all. Should probably put on something more boring to fall asleep to. I'll definitely be back. Hey, thanks, Jack, for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. It's nice to see new faces. Thanks for joining the Discord, too. Lots of good stuff goes on in there, so we appreciate having you. I'm glad you found us. Just get out of the movie theater. How to Train a Dragon was great. Oh, you watched the live action? I don't know. I still haven't seen it yet. I like the animated so much that I'm kind of worried to see it. Tell them you're a numismatist. See if they're impressed or confused. They're confused. They're impressed by how confused they are. I live so close to Maine. Never had Maine lobster. Never had it. I'll be flying to New York. Want to get some coin boxes from there. Do you know if airlines will let me bring coin boxes on the plane? Ooh, you'll have to. You can probably put it in your luggage, but you're gonna have to pay for that weight. I don't know if you can carry on that. I don't like seafood either. Good thing I live in the ocean state. Yeah, exactly. Good thing we live by the water and Maine. I'll look into it. I was more worried it was lost or stolen than anything else. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Did you get everything else though? Yeah, you'll have to check your luggage on that one. How about that silver price? I wonder if it'll reach new highs and then stay there. I think it's just the initial jump from the new war, but anything could happen. You never know. Usually, there's always that panic buy right off the bat. That's a double die, isn't it? No, I don't think so. Someone fill me in. What do y'all think? Double die? Looks pretty subtle. Jack Nicholson, because he hunts nickels. Son of a nickel. I'm off to bed. Have a great night, all. Good luck with the rest of the hunt. Hey, thanks, TPS. Love seafood too, but I don't eat it as often as I like to. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, this roll is halfway through the box. Might stop it here. Might do a few more. It is almost 12. And another partially painted quarter. Partial red, 1967. Second red one. 93, PA, Colorado. Whoa. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Is there doubling anywhere else? I'll check. I think there might be just that die chip on the eye. Machine doubling or something. Maybe not. It was just that eye that was... Oh, I think it's just... Yeah, and there's something on the top of the D there as well. Or inside top, but... Yeah, I'm going to say no on it as well. Under further review... So Arizona. Check that one. 86. 97, Michigan. Other Nevada, so you get another pooping horse. San Antonio, come on, big money. W. Nope. Nope. Washington. 88. George Rogers Clark, Denver. That was my first San Francisco I found, was George Rogers Clark. 73. 74. 24. 24. 85. There's a date I don't see too much. Denver, and Delaware. Definitely warrants more investigation. Ever seen the double leaf Wisconsin quarter? Seen it, haven't found it. Haven't found it yet, but we're looking for it. When I was 5 years old, my older brother accidentally swallowed his allowance, a dime, and had to go to the hospital. Oh man, that should have came out naturally, but yeah. Yeah, that's something, all right. Not a bad Nevada. I'll check it against the book. All right, looking for a die chip here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Spitting horse. Nope. And Arizona. No extra cactus. No die crack. Nothing else. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can do 5 more rolls, then we'll call it. 5 more. See if we can't pull a silver out before bed. Gotta go back to work tomorrow. There's a lot of nice older quarters in here. If only I collected them. I don't. It's an extra claw. Technically. 98, Denali. Maryland, there's an Edith. No snow. No die chips. Yeah, so don't swallow money. It would suck, yeah. Yeah, it's generally agreed upon that swallowing money is not a good idea. As much as we like coins here, we try to avoid swallowing them. Hey, Deborah, that coin show at the VFW in Massachusetts is tomorrow night. I keep forgetting the town, but it's the one that you knew about last time. I don't know if I'll be able to make it there this time, but just giving you a heads up in case you got the time. It is tomorrow night from, I think, 3 to 7. In case anyone's interested in the Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island area. It's a little show, but I found some cool stuff there. I do want to go, but if I don't have the time, I don't have the time. If I can swing it, I'll try. Thought there was a little bit of die rotation on this one. Interesting colors on it. The one in Uxbridge? Yes, Uxbridge. You got it. It's only 10:49 where I live. Thank God I don't work tomorrow. You got more days off, Bregden? Well, you take a whole week off or something? Oh. Hold on. Nope. Rushmore. 89. Definitely a mint mark. No doubt about that. Swallowed coins tone beautiful if they pass. Yeah, I don't know about swallowing my Morgan though to make it tone good. Wonder if Houston ever has coin shows. Houston definitely has coin shows. I mean, if you're in a major city, you got coin shows. Easiest way I found to look for them: go on Facebook, go to the events area, and just search coin show, and it'll show you the ones near you. They go on a lot, especially in the summer. So, well, year round. But if you're in major metropolitan areas, there's gonna be short coin shows near you on a pretty regular basis. They always have night. There's a couple people here in the Columbus, Ohio area. They always have big coin shows. A little bit jealous of, but they got good coin shows around here. It's just you gotta wait a month or two every so often for the good ones to come up. So 83 Spitting Eagle, not this one. Oh wait, no, not that one. Not quite. Do coin museums exist? I bet. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know where they are. Haven't ever looked it up, but I'm sure they do. Kind of dumb not to. Let's just start. He's got a little bump on his nose. Little bun. I got 3 days off in a row. Wow. Filling it up with pennies, huh? Very nice. Mm-hmm. 93, New York. Cumberland, yep. And 94, okay. Time to relax and look through coins. Absolutely. Devon's will be coming up again soon? Yeah, that's the one. I'm looking forward to Devon's. That's a big one. I really enjoyed that one the first time I went. There's like 50, 60 tables in there. Oh wait, no, that wasn't Devon's. I was thinking about the other one. I was thinking about the Worcester one. But Devon's was fun as well. I did go to that one. Becca came with me to that one too, so I'll see if she'll go with me again. Every coin show so far she's gone to, so I mean she likes it too, so that helps out. It's nice to have someone else to hold the camera while I look through stuff. So don't worry if you guys can't go to those coin shows, just look out for our lives of them, because we do live stream coin shows when we go. Usually spend too much money. Last time at the Devon's one is where I bought my Black Eagle. Had to talk him down a little bit before I bought it. No way I was going to buy it at the price he had it for, but I think it worked out. That kind of stuff only gains value, especially when it's already graded. South Carolina, Virginia, 89 Philly. Yeah, mid-marks there all day long. Don't really need the scope for that one, but I'm special. I'm thinking the U.S. Mint must have a museum. Oh, I'm sure they do. Been to the NASA Museum in Houston? I want to go to that. Coin clubs would be cool if it's even a thing. Oh, you have no idea, man. No idea. Definitely look up coin clubs in your area. They are everywhere. Everywhere. I know, like, I'm not part of one, but the shows I go to are part of coin clubs. And I know people like Maple and stuff in here are part of Maple and Otis are part of coin clubs, so you can join one. They're all over the place. Time to go. Have a great night, everyone. Hey, Drum Girl, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think this is my last roll. No, I got one more roll after this and we're done. So, just for now. Coin collectors meet up somewhere and hunt boxes together. I don't know about box hunting parties, but I know that they definitely have meetings and private auctions, stuff like that. Just hang out. Those clubs are out there. And they are everywhere. Coin collecting has a huge following, so you'll definitely find them if you look for them. Popular hobby for a reason. This is just a small portion of the coin collecting hobby. Not every coin collector is a hunter, you know. Not every hunter is necessarily a die-hard serious coin collector either. We collect different stuff here. Rushmore, 72, Nebraska. 65, New Mexico. 67. Or in the Pacific, Denver. I would take another West Point. Doesn't hurt to have duplicates, does it? Something I can trade. North Dakota, Ohio, Texas, Tallgrass. Tech for the chip. check for the chip before I check for the West Point. The varieties are taking over my brain. The errors. Vermont. Not much really standing out in these last few rolls. First couple were really hot rolls. Want to box battle someone. Good night, all. I'll have to run. Hey, Jim, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good night, man. I want to box battle Quinn's coins with Nichols. Does Quinn still post? Anyone checked in recently if he still posts stuff? I'm subbed to him, but I don't think I've really gotten many notifications lately. We're going to be trying to do some box battles with other content creators here soon. Got some things in the works. Can't spoil it, but definitely got some things in the works. So don't you worry, we'll have some multi-channel action here. Oh, it's a Celia Cruz. Is this one of the new quarters? Haven't seen Celia Cruz in a minute. And the edge is very sharp. It's brand new. Don't want it. George Rogers, 82. Hawaii, New York. There's a Wyoming. Not seeing much on there. Quinn posts, but rarely. Oh, okay. Box battle Rob or Dave. I wouldn't do Rob. Wouldn't box battle against Rob, but I have talked to Dave about it. Just saying. So, just keep an eye on the channel. You never know what's going to come out here. That's all I'll say. It's a very nice 65. Goodbye. Don't need it. American Memorial. It's Philadelphia. 91, 83. No spit. 24. Another very nice Nevada. No poop. 91, Maryland, New York, and 94, and Yellowstone ended up. Alright. I think I'm done for now. Before we go here, though, new quarters look cheap. I haven't seen the 2025 designs yet. I haven't seen them yet. What year are you looking for? All of them. Silver is 64 and earlier, and there's so many different varieties that I can't really list all them for. But oh, hey, Baby Shark, since you weren't here for that, look, gold. Gold-plated Idaho quarter. Really stood out. There's a short on this one. If you check the channel after, you'll see what it looked like in the roll. It looked great. Not bad. Give me 1 second here, guys, before we go. Log into that. I think it was with this one. Yep, there we go. There we go. Where is it? This thing for... Okay, yeah. Here we go. So, yeah, it came in a roll. So, in preparation for those of you who are just joining us now, The plan is tomorrow night to do a whatnot stream. I'm gonna be selling some 90% silver stuff, and a variety of other things that I have laying around that I don't need anymore. So I did go through the course on whatnot to be a seller. So I'm gonna be trying that out. So if you want to stop in and just be there to show support, that's fine. But if you are not signed up with whatnot, I am putting a link in the chat here now. This link, if you sign up with it, will give you $15 in credit to use on my channel. So that's a free $15 for anything you see that I'm selling that you're interested in. And it also kick back some stuff to me. So if you want free $15, I mean, that's a no-brainer. So the link in the chat right there, sign up for whatnot if you haven't already. It will automatically have you follow my my page, so that way when I go live with my auctions, you will be notified and you can join the auctions there. You won't miss it. So that's the plan for tomorrow night, hopefully. And so we're gonna be selling a bunch of silver and some other stuff, some errors, wheat pennies, probably star notes, some rare stuff. I'm still trying to offload those $100 star notes, so see how that goes. I got some older bills that we're gonna do, but the primary focus is gonna be silver. So if you're interested in buying some 90% silver, definitely take a look at that. Post a link in Discord. I will do that as well. The link is in the chat there. Actually, I don't know. Can you guys see the link? Tell me if you can see the link first. I actually realized I didn't never check that if I can actually post links with my account. Are you guys able to see that? I'll put it in Discord anyway, so you can join the Discord. Because you guys can see the announcements tabs, so... Planning a auction $15. Okay, I put it in the announcement. Sorry, I can't think while I am typing, apparently. And talk while I'm typing. I see it, don't believe it. Okay, good, you can see it. So it's all there, right in the chat, and I put it in the Discord as well. Hopefully Trump don't stop the nickel. The nickel's not going anywhere anytime soon. That one's going to be around for a while. Don't you worry. What did you find tonight? Oh, man, a lot of... So we're up to 3 painteds, 2 reds, and a black. We got the gold plated. So many different varieties. I pulled a lot of quarters out here. We were talking about this earlier. Bunch of errors. What were our good ones? We did find a snowcap mountain. Which one is that? This one? Nope. The very first thing we checked, the very first George we checked, we got a drooling George right off the bat. Where is that snowcap mountain? This one? Yeah, this one. We got a snowcap mountain Edith. Just the worthless pennies. I'm not gonna sell not gonna sell anything worthless. That's for sure. Lots of I have a lot of wheat pennies. I don't really know. I probably have some key dates. I might have to dig them out, but I don't know if I'll really be focusing on that. If people ask for pennies, I'll dig out pennies, but it'll mostly be 90% half dollars. I got some piece dollars, or I always call them piece dollars. Oh yeah, they're piece dollars. I got some piece dollars I'm gonna sell. Not gonna sell the Morgans right now, but definitely the piece dollar, or maybe a piece dollar or two. But that is a good drooling George. That's a nice one. Um, it's a little snow cap, but a good drooling George. Man, you didn't find a Julius Caesar coin. No, I didn't find this one. We were just talking about it. This was in my collection. We were talking about this earlier. I just kind of forgot I left it out here. So, I got some other foreigns and stuff. We might sell silver nickels if we're feeling it. Um, Depends if people are, you know, depends if stuff is bidding okay. 'Cause if it's not bidding okay, I'm not gonna sell it. So. Fort Worth, Texas, Fort Worthless. I mean, we got some of the Fort Worth 2013 star notes, but I'm not selling those. The duplicate notes. I'm gonna keep those for now until I'm gonna give it a chance, see if I can't find the duplicate to it. So, then I got some other random silver and stuff that'll be listed off there. So if you're interested in that, definitely sign up with Whatnot with my link. It'll give you a free $15. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. When Stacking and Packing put a link out, that's what finally convinced me to get Whatnot. So I got my free $15 from him. So it's very nice that they do that. It's because they know they want you in the auctions. But yeah, I got my $15 already from him. So George Washington on the quarter. But definitely check that out because that will be happening very soon. I'm hoping to get it set up tomorrow night at the very earliest. I'm gonna try to do a rehearsal one. And then we'll see how that goes. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, because we wanna be live for a little while. Probably gonna try it out tomorrow night because I don't think I'll make it to that coin show. So anyway, all right, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. We're about done. So got some good varieties so far, some good errors. We will keep this up next time. Gold plated is definitely a nice find. So, and I'll have to get some stuff organized tomorrow for my stream. So we'll see how it goes. Might do. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see how it works. But we're done for now. Thanks for watching, guys. 500 people stopped in tonight. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. Appreciate it. Jeez. I didn't drink water that whole time. That's probably why. That helps a bit. But thanks. Have a good night. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Probably just on Whatnot. We'll see about the streaming the rest of the quarter box maybe after. But definitely sign up for it if you haven't already. And come check out our auction when we have it tomorrow night. So I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be selling some silver. So it'll probably go cheap too because I don't anticipate stuff getting bid up too high. But we'll see you tomorrow night. Everybody take care. We'll see you soon.